Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to this video. We're doing a girl talk video today. What's the worst part of birth control for you? How can I get over a boy that I never had closure with? I'm in love with my best friend. How to get over a heartbreak from your first love. Dealing with a boyfriend who has a girl best friend. A sex scary / what was your experience? I'm like really anxious today and I'm like not really feeling too good. So if I'm like not myself, just don't mind me, okay? I did a girl talk video a few months ago and you guys really loved it. So we're gonna do another one. I asked you guys questions on my Instagram story. If you guys want to follow, do that. You guys can participate in fun videos like this. I asked you guys not to hold back and I didn't look at the questions yet. So I'm a little bit nervous to see what you guys came up with, if I'm being really honest here. You know when you're like so anxious that like you can like throw up? That's how I feel. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm not doing too hot. We got a lot of good questions here, so I'm nervous. Okay, we're gonna start off light. We're gonna start off easy. Nothing too crazy. What's the worst part of birth control for you? Okay. I honestly haven't really seen like that many crazy side effects with like my mood. Like that type of stuff, I've been fine. But with my body, I've seen like the craziest changes and not really ones that I would like to see, but I'm also growing up, so maybe it's a mixture of starting the pill and also just growing up into like my woman body. I don't know, but I've definitely gained a little bit of weight, which is normal. And yeah, I'm just like not as like stick thin as I used to be, which is fine. But those are definitely the changes I've experienced and it's made my skin better. Yeah, that's kind of it. How can I get over a boy that I never had closure with? This is a good one. It's really hard. And listen, I know a lot of people that have went through this. I personally got closure. A lot of people that I know went through this exact thing. And I've spoke to them about it and it's been really hard for them. So I feel you and I'm sorry that you're going through this right now. But like there's really just no right words to say to make you feel better. I feel like with breakups, nothing anyone says is gonna make you feel better. You just have to feel better on your own and that takes time. But I think just knowing that you did your all in the relationship and tried your best and were the best partner to that person, that's all you can take with you. They will never find anyone like you again. Don't forget that. You're a rare person and we're not letting anyone make us feel otherwise. Ever. How do I know my boyfriend of 2 years is the one for me? Okay. I think if you're with someone for that long, you should know at this point in the relationship that you're gonna get married. You know what I mean? There shouldn't be any sense of doubt at that point. I'm not saying break up with him, but I definitely think that's something you guys should communicate about because there's no need to be wasting your time and your precious moments as a young person with a guy that you don't even think you're gonna last with. Advice for dating while being inexperienced. I'm scared. I don't know how to go about it. Okay. So before I got into my previous relationship, I was 12 years old. I had absolutely no experience like at all. Like literally not one lick of experience. Like haven't had my first kiss, like have never talked to a boy besides that person that I was talking to at the time. Like I was the most unexperienced you'll ever see, ever. And I think being with the person that makes you feel comfortable in that is so important. Like that is the most important thing ever. And that person never making you feel pressured into doing anything. And I think you should communicate the fact that, listen, I'm not that experienced in dating. I'm not that experienced in doing this and doing that. And I just want you to know that. And if you're not okay with that, then that's fine. Just let me know, but I just want you to know what you're signing up for. I think that's a good conversation to have. But if that person is impatient and very careful with you and understanding, then never speak to them again. Ever. Like, they need to kick the curb immediately. I'm in love with my best friend. That's all it says. I'm assuming you want advice on this. I have never experienced this ever, so I don't know if I'm gonna have the best advice. I also cannot sit still right now, so like don't mind me like being a squirmy girl. But I have never experienced this, but I'm gonna give you my best advice. If you guys have such a pure and amazing relationship and you think that saying something is gonna ruin it, then don't say it. But I think you're gonna regret the rest of your life if you don't say anything regardless. So I think you should start to drop a little bit of hints here and there and be like, you look so pretty today, you look so cute today. Just like a little, just little hints in there and see what happens. I think that's a good idea. And then maybe if they start to catch on and say things back to you, then you have that talk. I think you just need to follow your gut and see how you feel with the whole situation. That's my best advice. How to get over a heartbreak from your first love? I don't know. That's a great question because I'm going through it right now and I want to die. This is actually so horrible. I'm probably gonna cry because I've been having like a really rough time lately with this. I'm at the point where it's like, okay, this is real. This isn't changing. I knew it wasn't gonna change, but like the reality has really set in where I'm like, okay, this isn't changing. And it's been really hard. I think no contact is the best thing for me personally. So if you haven't tried that, please try that. And I literally saw a TikTok today that was like, no contact is so weird. It's like you feel so independent and like empowered, and then the next minute you feel so lonely and lost. And I'm like, that's literally me. I'm going through that right now. I'm like already really anxious, and then talking about this is just gonna make it worse. Don't mind me if I start the waterworks, but I think getting over your first love is like, I just don't know if I'm ever gonna fully get over that. I'm always gonna love him a little bit. That's just normal. But yeah, I think you just need to be mature about it, and just no contact, no communication, don't look at their posts, none of it. That's what's been best for me, at least. Okay, advice. Dealing with a boyfriend who has a girl best friend and they are on top of each other's best friends list on Snapchat. Okay, question number 1, have they gotten with each other before? That's the first question. Second question, have they ever talked in the past? Has it ever been romantic in a way like that? Third question, is she a threat to your relationship? And is she purposely being a threat, or are you seeing it as a threat? Because personally, me, if my boy best friend got a girlfriend and she didn't like me, I would literally die. Because like, we've never had that type of relationship. We've never like touched each other. Like, we are simply friends, and it will always be like that. So if he did get a girlfriend and she didn't like me, I would literally be heartbroken, because like, that's my best friend and those aren't my intentions. But if you really feel so strongly that it's a bad thing, you need to talk to him about it. And if he says, oh, it's fine, whatever, and you still feel a way towards her, you need to talk to her about it directly and be like, listen, I feel these ways, I just need reassurance right now. You know, how to put yourself first and not your boyfriend. So when I was in a relationship, I was very codependent in the first like half, probably. Like very codependent. If I didn't see him for a day, I would go crazy. I would have like panic attacks, like it was crazy. And then we had a talk where I was like, I need to learn how to live life without you for a second. And we didn't like go on a break. We didn't like stop talking. Like, it was not like that at all. It was just like, I need to go like 2 days without seeing you in between our hangouts, so I'm not so attached to you, because this is getting like unhealthy. We slowly did that and helped a lot. And also not texting every single second of every single day helps with being so attached with each other, because I think when I went through my breakup, it was a lot easier to get used to the no talking, because we didn't really text that often regardless. I don't really know what I'm saying. I feel like I'm not speaking English, but I don't even remember the question. Oh, how to put yourself first, not your boyfriend. Do little things for you. Get up in the morning, go to the gym, get coffee, go on little dates with yourself. You do not need a man. I'm getting heated. You do not need a man to feel good about yourself. We are strong, empowered girls. We do not need men, boys. We don't need any of it, because we are more than good on our own. I know that he's your boyfriend and you love him so much, but you need to do things for yourself, or else it's gonna become a toxic relationship really quickly before you even realize it. Getting through the awkward phase of a relationship. I was so young when I went through that. I literally don't remember it, but I feel like, is there even an awkward, like, I don't remember even having an awkward phase. I feel like it was just like normal. Like right away. I'm trying to think. I think just being yourself is key, and like, if you don't feel awkward, like the situation is gonna be awkward. That's how I look at things. But sometimes I know it's hard, and it's a lot easier said than done. Tips on learning how to feel confident in your skin. This has been a really hard thing for me the past like year or so. Like I said, I gained a lot of weight from birth control, and I'm just always used to being a stick. I talked about this on TikTok. I don't really talk about this often because it's really hard for me to talk about, so I kind of just keep it to myself, but I know this will help at least someone, so I'm gonna speak on it in this video. But I am sweating so much, it's not even funny. Whatever. But I forgot what the question was. When I'm like anxious and like not feeling like myself, it's so hard for me to stay on topic of what I'm saying, because I always forget. Tips on learning how to feel confident in your skin. I literally don't know what to say, because I haven't felt confident in my skin in a long time. And I try, but it's been rough. I said this on TikTok, but it's like, we are growing into our like adult bodies, and I know personally speaking, it's been so hard and so difficult. It's just something that I'm so not used to. I'm just so used to like literally not even having an ounce of fat on me, and like all of a sudden I'm like, oh, my thighs are getting bigger. My waist isn't as thin as it used to be. Did you discuss with your parents before doing it? Like, no. I probably should have, but I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't. But I definitely should have. That's my advice to you, is to do that. How to get over a friendship breakup. Listen, I have this gift from my mom that I can cut someone off so easily and never speak to them again and not even think twice about it. It could be toxic and it could be really good, but let me tell you, I'm brutal with that. You cross me once, I will never talk to you again. It's really bad and I should probably work on it. But that's just like not the case for my ex. Like he's just like he's just an exception for all of that. I'm definitely having a rough time just cutting him out for good. I'm like really exposing myself in this video. Wow. How to get back into ourselves and into the world as being single for the first time in a while. It's been hard for me to just like, I don't know, like I just don't really like talk to boys. I never really did because I kind of was in a relationship for like a really long time. So it's been weird and difficult, but I'm slowly learning and I'll do it when I'm ready. That's all. Best way to win a guy over. Okay, girls. Listen up, this is not a joke anymore. We are not giving boys the privilege of us trying to win them over and be like, I want him to like me. No, they're gonna like you for you because you're a perfect person. We're not begging anyone anymore. We're not settling. No, none of it. None of it. I'm done. How to deal with feeling like a bother to everyone you're around. I have literally dealt with this since I am a child. Like, it's so sad to say, but I've dealt with this for my entire life. Like, I remember being like 6 years old, like crying to my mom, being like, my friends don't like me, like I just annoy them. Like, that's not normal. I think that's a side effect of anxiety for me at least, and it is not fun at all. I think being around people that you know you would never bother, for example, your family, your best friends, sometimes you do need the reassurance that you're not bothering them. Like, sometimes you'll be like, I'm sorry if I'm being annoying, like, just like tell me, and they're like, you're not annoying at all. They'll make me feel better and they'll comfort me about how I'm feeling. But I only do that with my really core group, because if I do that to other people, it's just Is sex scary / what was your experience? I think if you're comfortable with the person, then it shouldn't be scary. Of course, it's nerve-wracking. You're gonna be like, okay, like, I don't even know what to expect. But being comfortable with the person is key for sure. And don't do it if you're not ready. Don't let anyone force you to do anything like that. And yeah, being comfortable and loving the person is very important. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna close out this video. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting with me today. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here for me. I know I've been a lot to handle because I've been really going through it. But you guys have been taking good care of me, and I appreciate it because I need it sometimes. I love you. Subscribe to my channel. It helps me so much. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment whatever you want to comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, I'm all over. And yeah, that's it. Love you so much, and I'll see you very soon.